This is a useful gadget if you film videos and you want to get some movement in your shots. This is the newer DL400 Motorized slider. It is a bit of a beast of a unit, but there are some potential issues that you may run into that you should know about. If you have this switched off, then the wheels are unlocked and you can move it manually forwards and backwards. When you do pair it up, then there's more resistance on the wheels. You can move it, but not as freely. So you will need to control it with either the buttons on the dolly itself, or you can connect it up using Bluetooth to your mobile phone, and you can move it around in there, plus you get a lot more features in the app as well. It has a 1/4" thread, so you can mount the included ball head joint on top of this, and it also comes with a mount for your mobile phone, and this allows you to move it around in whatever position you like. It also comes with an attachment for an action camera, but I don't have one to test. Your DSLR or mirrorless cameras can be mounted onto this too. I did use my Sony a6400 with a screen, a light and a microphone mounted, and it still handled the weight of this without issue. The included battery is an MP F750 and it's 4400 mAh. And it does have an inbuilt USB-C port, so you can use the included cable to charge this, but you will need your own charger as one doesn't come in the box. You can actually power the unit without the battery installed by using a battery pack, but obviously you'll be restricted by the cable being plugged in, but it does work. It can be used in a straight path, and you can toggle between 5 different speed settings by tapping the first button. The arrows will allow you to move it either forwards or backwards, and you can actually control this through the app if you want to. Once it's in motion, let's say moving forward, if you tap the forward button, then it will come to a gradual stop, but if you tap the power button, then it will make a sudden stop instead. You can change the angle up to 30 degrees either side by pulling on the end of the unit, and there is a small mark which lines up to the angle so you know what you got your wheel set to. This allows you to get nice panning shots, especially if you need to film an object and you want to display each side of it. It works great on a flat surface, so something like a table or laminate flooring, and I didn't experience any issues when filming in a circular motion or when it was straight on, as there wasn't really any kind of bounce to the video, which is what you want really. If you're filming using something that has image stabilisation, then it should reduce any kind of minor bumps it encounters along the way. I used it on wooden decking outside, which had these small gaps in between the slats, and it does work, but the footage picks up jerky movement as it's travelling along. One reason is the unevenness of the wood, and this actually made one of the wheels stop turning from time to time, and this actually resulted in it not travelling in a straight line anymore, so do bear that in mind if you want to film on a surface like this. I got similar results when using it on regular pavement outside, where it would pick up some bounce as it travels along. Again, some image stabilisation may help out with this, and I had a few times where the wheels would stop rotating, which again knocked it off course. I'm guessing this is due to the ground being uneven. I then moved on to paving slabs, and it was pretty much the same result, especially when moving across each of the slabs. So whilst it will work, it will bring some jerkiness to your final footage, so a completely flat surface will give you the best results. Testing it on carpet, and it performed really well here, with it being nice and smooth, and I would say just as good as using it on a flat table. And here is an example of each of the 5 speed settings. This is how they're going to look when they are in use. Don't worry, I didn't forget the 5th speed.